It has cost the city of New York over $1 billion. Folks, I want to dedicate today's show to the men and women in Asheville, North Carolina, those who lost loved ones, those who have lost their home, those who have lost their place of work. Asheville, surrounding areas are devastated, absolutely devastated. And the incompetence continues to manifest itself. Department of Homeland Security Director Mayorkas has issued a statement that FEMA does not have enough funds to support the recovery in Asheville and the North Carolina, Tennessee, devastated areas. And why? Because the money has gone to support illegal immigrants. I've never in my entire life seen a worse government than the Biden administration and the people that he surrounds himself with. Articles of impeachment were brought against Mayorkas, and he was he impeached by the House? I can't recall. I don't think that the House impeached him. I think the lame answer they gave was that it would never get past the Senate, that the majority leader would hold it up. But they may have passed articles of impeachment. But DE and CRT has captured the mind and imagination of the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA and the Secret Service and the FBI to the point where they are blinded to their performing their jobs, and they have spent the money on supporting illegal immigrants. Now, listeners may remember I visited the Roosevelt Hotel in New York. We talked to people that were there. I asked them if they were seeking political asylum. Their response was, "What's that?" I saw their shiny new motorcycles that they were able to just go out and get the keys to and ride around for a couple of hours at the government's expense. They have Obama phones. They have spending money. Walking back to my hotel, I encountered 3 homeless people, 2 of which were veterans living on the streets in New York. They had no shelter. They had no food. They had no jobs. They had no motorcycles. They had no Obama phone. They had no spending money. They were left helpless and homeless on the streets of New York, while illegal immigrants, we are told, were seeking political asylum, lived it up at the Roosevelt Hotel. There are a number of hotels that have been given over to the immigrants. It has cost the city of New York over $1 billion. And the mayor of New York has been bold enough to criticize the Biden administration for creating this problem and not providing more money to support the city of New York. So what happens next? Eric Adams gets his own taste of the Biden lawfare. They've gone after him and members of his administration. Now, I'm really torn on this. A lot of people, including Roger Stone, said that he's guilty as hell, that he is corrupt, he's been corrupt, he's accepted money that he didn't earn in exchange for political favors.